Hi, I'm Tony. I'm your Tony Pantalesco. I'm your herbalist naturalist, and we are here at Herbs Plus and Beadworks in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, the best city in all of Canada. Today we're going to talk about making a marigold extract. Marigold is something that grows all over the place. Harvest the flowers, harvest the stems. You can make this. What I've done here basically is I've let it soak in alcohol for about 4 weeks. Okay, there's part of the flower here. You see it all there. It's got a good mush going here. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're going to pour this into a blender. What we're going to do is we're going to break this all down, and then we're going to strain it, bottle it, and date it. I'm going to give you a little bit of a background on this before we go. Get into this. This is all about marigold here. Okay, it's just a 2-pager. I'm not going to read all 2 pages of it, but just to give you an idea, you know this shot they're trying to give young teenage women to protect them from a supposed HPV virus. Well, you know, this will do it. You can make a suppository, you can use this as an insertion point to clean up the vaginal area, to protect from this particular thing. Now, before I go on about this, I want to touch a little bit about that supposed shot. I just got some data today that shot that they're giving young women today is totally unnecessary. That supposed strain that women are having, the women's immune system will clear that up by itself without any need of any inoculation whatsoever. It's pure, total nonsense, and I believe that what it's setting out to do is to sterilize a whole generation of young women so that they can't conceive. A form of birth control, if you will. It does cause cancer. The studies show that it will cause liver cancer up to 8. Not something I would give my daughter. Now, calendula or marigold. You can make this yourself. You can do this way. You can fuse the flower in an oil, set it in beeswax, and use it as a suppository. You can apply it topically any way you like. You won't use it this way because this is in an alcohol base, so that would be subject to a lot of painful burning. But if you mix it with an oil or fuse it with an oil, you can do it that way as well. Today we're going to make a tincture. We'll give you some of the things that calendula or marigold will do. It works in the cardiovascular system. Is effective in the treatment of hemorrhoids with the petals. Good for stopping nosebleeds, and can heal varicose veins depending on the severity of it. It can alleviate inflammation associated with colitis. It can treat gallbladder issues. So if you do have gallstones, this is some of the things you can use with it. It can relieve or remove the detrimental bacteria that causes body odor. It works for conjunctivitis, for styes, making a rinse with it. So what you would do is you make a tea or boil it up, let it simmer, cool, and then make a bath or an eye bath with this. You can apply it as a hair rinse as well. It will increase the color of the blonde highlights as well as the brunette as well. This is a thing that I was talking about with vaginitis. It inhibits and kills some of the detrimental bacteria, kills Staphylococcus aureus. Calendula applied locally to the vaginal area inhibits the ability of Gardnerella vaginalis to cause vaginitis and helps to alleviate existing vaginitis. It inhibits the ability of Trichomonas vaginalis to cause vaginitis. So as you can see, this is something that a lot of women can use. It's good for a mouthwash. It removes gingivitis. Again, it helps with women who've had cesarean sections, especially along the cervix area. It's good for skin and hair. It's good for blisters, bruising, calluses and corns, for eczema, psoriasis, insect bites, any skin inflammation as a result of chickenpox and measles. It's good for healing wounds. It has a whole variety of things to do. When you make it as a tincture, you would take it internally. You can use it internally for a lot of things. It's known to also have nitric oxide in it, so people who have poor vision or have blockages in the small, tiny capillaries of the eyes, it can help in alleviating that. So, without further ado, we're going to make our little tincture. I'll wipe the top off. I forgot to do the last segment there. Now, try to keep this as clean as possible. You don't want any contaminant in it whatsoever. And again, you notice it's in glass. You start in glass, you finish in glass. Okay? So in the interim, I'm going to get ready. We're going to do this.